Hi, this is Sunny Chai again, and I'm going to do the first video on how to foam roll. This part is going to be your lower body, your legs, and we're going to go ahead and do our piriformis, our hips, we're going to do our hamstrings, calves, quads, and then our upper hips, okay? So it'll only be in about 2 minutes. Here we go. So the first thing you're going to do is just go sit on the foam roller, and you can hold your knees and just go back and forth like this. Just go back and forth. We're trying to stretch out your glutes right here and your piriformis. Then after you finish that, what you're going to do next is you're going to do your hamstrings, okay? So you'll just bring the foam roller so that you're underneath your hamstring. Roll it back and forth till you feel, if there's any pain anywhere, you just hold on it like that, okay? I don't have any pain in my hamstring, so I'm going to move on to my calf muscles. And so for the calf muscles, all you're going to do is go like this. All right, you can sit on the floor and you can put your legs like this. Just kind of roll, massage any part of your calf muscles that are bothering you. When you find a spot that hurts, you just hold on to it. Just hold on to it right like that, okay? And count 30 seconds, but don't move while you're doing it. 30 seconds. Now you don't have to hold yourself up. You can sit on the ground. I usually don't have any problems in my calves because I'm a runner, but we're going to move on now, okay? We're going to do the hips, and then we're going to do the hip flexors. All you're going to do is find a spot on your hip, on your bottom, right there where your hip flexor is. Just find it, roll back and forth, and then when you find it, stay on it. It'll probably hurt, like really a lot, but if you just wait 30 seconds, the Goli-tendon organ will activate and it will cause the muscles to release. So a hyper-irritated muscle is like this. Normally sarcomeres move like this, but when there's a hyper-irritated move, they don't move, so there's pain right around here. So what we're trying to do is push on the Goli-tendon organ and it will release the tight muscles which have been hyper-irritated. Okay, so let's go ahead and do that on the other side. And you're finding that gluteus maximus right there, and go all the way up to the minimus at the top of your hip. And then if you want to, go right there on that hip flexor on the right side, or whatever side you're on. So try to get that hip flexor. When you find a spot that hurts, you just stay on it. Count 30 seconds, close your eyes. Just concentrate on the muscle that's hurting, because in 30 seconds, maybe up to another 30 seconds. If you're new at this, maybe up to a minute, 2 minutes. But if you keep on foam rolling, eventually your muscles are going to have memory and they're going to release, okay? I foam roll every day, 30 minutes. 15 minutes maybe in the morning, 15 at night. That keeps all my muscles reset so that I can do the rest of the day. All right, we're going to go move on to our quads, and you just flip over. So you just flip over like this, get on your quads, and then you just go back and forth. You can do a plank this way, just do a plank, right? And when you find a spot that hurts, you just stay on it, just stay on it. And then 30 seconds, eventually it'll let go. Then find another spot and another spot. All right, then we're gonna move down to the hips. You're gonna go right there with two, you're gonna be able to feel your left and right pelvis right onto the foam roller. So you just stay there like that. I'm doing a plank on the foam roller. It's kind of cool. You can move further down, and that's going to do your abs, but don't stay there too long, because there's your carotid arteries are there, so you don't want to cut them off. But just go ahead and do just a gentle back and forth like that. Okay, that'll do your two hip flexors, your psoas muscle in the front. That's psoas muscle. That's so important for forward movement when you're running. Okay, we're done there. Now it's time to do our inner thigh, okay? So we're gonna do the right inner thigh. We're just gonna hold that foam roller right on that inner thigh. If you need to, you can hold it like that. You'll feel it release almost immediately. Or you can put your leg up there like that. So just hold that 30 seconds. Should feel really great. And then when you get that one done, scooch over to the other side and do your inner thigh there. All right, the inner thigh. So now you've got your both inner thighs. And in the beginning, it really hurts. But after you keep doing it, that inner thigh, this is so important for back pain, because this inner thigh muscle pulls on your back. Okay, so if you let it release, you're going to feel really better all the way in your back here. Okay, perfect. Let's move on to the next one, which was shins. Yeah, if you want to, if you have tight shins, you know, if you run on you can do the shins, okay? And that's just like this. But if you don't, some people run on the balls of their feet and then they get their tight shins, all right? And then sometimes you might have some problems in your knees. You can also do it right close to your knees. And that'll release those muscles that are right tight, the quad muscles that are right close to your knees. All right, so go ahead and do that. By the time you've done this, maybe 5 minutes, you're gonna feel so much better. All right, so let's recap. On this part of the video, we went ahead and did our piriformis, which is our bottom. We did our hip flexors, we did our quads, hamstrings, we did our shins and calves, and our inner thighs. Okay, so remember that you have to hold it for 30 seconds on any part of your body that hurts, and then just let the Goli-tendon organ do its work. It's built into your body so that you won't do any injury to your muscles. Yeah, go ahead and reset and come back and watch my next video. All right, bye for now.